VREL bHaptics.
Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing this Saturday night? It's me again, Nutmeg, here casting for VREL Round 11 Season 1 Contractors VR. What's happening tonight? It's kill death ratio KDR versus, oh my goodness, VR Mafia. That's right. We're going to be playing tonight on Lumber and on Factory, and I'm super excited for tonight's match. I see a lot of you in chat are also excited. Piranha, Defender Fox, can't wait. Let's go KDR. Hulk Smasher is excited too. Good to see you, Vermillionaires. It is game time, that is right. And what's happening right now? We've got two NA teams, KDR and VR Mafia going together, except KDR, I should note, has at least one member in the UK. I think there's another member in Europe or UK for KDR as well. So for Dead and Gone, I believe it is Dead and Gone that is in the UK. It is very late right now, Sunday morning, or I should say very early Sunday morning. Hey, thanks Hulk Smasher for those kind words. What's happening, Piranha? Good to see you. So what's happening? KDR, let me pull up these statistics here real quick. KDR is sitting at, where'd it go? I had them right here. Yes, KDR is sitting at 4 wins, 3 losses, 2 ties. That's giving them 14 points in the overall aggregated points right now. And VR Mafia, 2 wins, 8 losses, and 0 ties. So right now, KDR coming into this matchup with a little bit of a better record, stronger record. Dead and Gone is UK, says Defender Fox. Thank you for that. Hulk Smasher says, Bubba better shoot some faces. I think he's going to. He is a good shot indeed. Defender Fox is in the UK and is Knackroll. Thank you for staying up to watch the stream, Defender Fox. I hope it is entertaining. I know it will be. It's going to be a great matchup. We are about 2 minutes out from the beginning of the match. I'm going to tell MacDaddy007 that the stream is up and ready. All right, that lobby is not up yet, so they haven't started early. That's good. Yes, so like I said, KDR, a strong team, coming in with the stronger record than VR Mafia in this matchup. So we're going to see how it turns out. All right, everything's good. Everything's good. But yeah, I'm excited. This is the round 11 of our first season of Contractors. It's pretty crazy. We've been going at this now for 11 weeks. We've had this league going. We've had this cast going. I'm super proud of how we've made this cast come together with our casting crew. I think we've been able to put a good show on for you all. and bring the hype and excitement for contractors and for competitive play. And I'm excited for the future. I am very excited for what we are going to be bringing you next season and the seasons to come when we start to bring in Pavlov and Population 1 and Echo Arena. And of course, Golf Plus. That's a fun game. Alright, 8 p.m. my time. So I'm going to be expecting that lobby to come up now anytime here from MacDaddy007. I'm assuming everybody's getting into the lobby and getting together. This is the time when the teams are collecting themselves, maybe doing a little bit of last-minute strategy. They've been playing out in the lobbies, in the public lobbies, getting warmed up, making sure that they've got their shooting going, making sure they're warmed up their arms, hopefully do some stretches, jumping jacks. It does help, you know, to do a little bit of aerobic exercise before you get into your VR and play those games. But that lobby should be coming up very soon. Piranha says, KDR has gotten better with each progressive week. I can't agree more. You know, if there's any way to get good at competitive play, it's to get into the league and play against tough teams and lose. Because you lose, you get better. You lose again, you get even better. And then you start winning. And then you start winning some more. Vermillionaires, thank you so much for subbing with your Amazon Prime subscription. Thank you so much for that support. Just a reminder that us casters, so that includes me, Superior West, Ping on PC, Fog Cabin, Identity Crisis VR, and whoever joins us eventually, all of us get the revenues that you provide with your subscriptions, your subs, your gift subs, your cheers. So if you want to support your favorite caster, call them out in our Discord, and then show the support in the streams. Hulk, I am 40 years old. I have to stretch. All right, it's not a matter of choice for me. All right, let's see here if that lobby's up. There, nope, that's Dizzle. I can't get into that game. All right. So I am still waiting for that lobby to come up for MacDaddy. They are possibly waiting for a member of one of the teams. Either someone from KDR is late or someone from VR Mafia is late. Oh, thank you so much for cheering, Verbillionaires. Thank you for that support. Let's go. We got Hulk Smasher. We got one Radical SCB in here. How you doing, Murda? Good to see ya. Murda, yoga. I wouldn't say I go that far. All right. Well, thank you, Defender Fox, for those kind words. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really enjoy casting. I'm glad to have the opportunity to be doing this and showing my love of VR and my excitement for this game in particular. I might do some casting in Pavlov and other games if they when they come in, but I really love Contractors. All right, you're making me blush now, Hulk Smasher. Let's see if that lobby's up yet. No. Still waiting for that lobby from MacDaddy007. I don't know what's going on. All right. You know, if there's any goal, if there's one goal that we have in the media team here at VREL, it's to make this experience as exciting as possible, to bring in the sort of the idioms of Twitch streaming, etc., but to make this more like as much of a sportscast as we can, something that you might be able to see on television, because we want to bring VR to that big stage, to the center stage, to the broader audience level. And that starts at these casts, right? So we want to do that as best as possible. And I am touched that with all the kind words that you're all showing me, all the support that you're all giving me in the chat. I appreciate that. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Come on now. Nope, still no lobby from MacDaddy. All right, setting up now, says MacDaddy. All right, so that lobby's going to be coming soon. I know sometimes when I'm warming up with TL before a match, we can get a little carried away. Lost track of time, perhaps. So that can cause you to be late. So it's possible that that happened to either someone from KDR or VR Mafia. Bubba Varnes, what you doing, Bubba? What are you doing in chat? Get in the game. Be the game, Bubba. I'll tell you, dead and gone. I've encountered him in pubs. He is a killer with that frying pan. Every time he hits me in the head, he yells, "Breakfast!" I hope to see some pan kills from him tonight. I hope Dead and Gone serves a lot of breakfast tonight. Let's see. That's always fun to see. All right, Mac Daddy's telling me he's starting now. I'm going to see that lobby come up. So we can get in there as quick as possible and not miss any action. There it is. Here we go. And I'm in the waiting lobby. Okay, there we go. Yes, 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 yes. Let's do this. Just get into the action. Here we go. We are looking at... Aha, they did it to me. So KDR was supposed to be Team 1, but they are Team 2. TBG has just killed himself with a pistol. Probably didn't get the right loadout on the spawn. I'm going to get into the point here. And I'm going to fix these names right quick. Here we go. And this is KDR on Team 2. You see all those kills going down right now. It is kill death ratio on the first point right now. 50-60% captured right now. Let's see, is that going to change the teams? Yes, it is. Here we go. Kill death ratio on Team 2. And for KDR, we see Boozy 223, Mac Daddy 007, Jomi, the Bubba, and Homie the Clown playing. And for Team 1, and I'm in VR Mafia, we have Critical DPS, Sean Carter, Kaboomer 2BG, and the name something. I'm going to have to see his name in a little bit. Here we have Mac Daddy and Homie the Clown. Homie the Clown just blew himself up as Mac Daddy finished that capture for KDR. And we see Mac Daddy getting a 2-piece himself and a 3-piece. Let's follow Mac Daddy as he continues his reign of terror, keeping anybody from KDR, from VR Mafia getting into the point right now. That was 3 dead bodies in that stairwell, and it is a trade between Mac Daddy and 2BG right there, finishing it off as 4 kills for Mac Daddy right there. And it is 10 tickets down now for KDR. As we see Homie the Clown making his way down the tracks, going to see those long sight lines and catch anybody from VR Mafia as they go and rotate to the next point. We see 2 members of VR Mafia already guessing that the next point is going to be right here, and positioning themselves is Homie the Clown. Homie the Clown has not quite yet made it here. He's going to come through that front door perhaps, or no, he pressed forward towards the spawn of VR Mafia. So we're going to see if this is the next point or not. I hear some shooting going on there. Yes, Homie the Clown is coming around the back and takes down Critical DPS. He also sees the names Mr. Dove. So Mr. Dove has go down to Homie the Clown and the Bubba as it is this point right here. And we saw KDR come in here and clear out VR Mafia, who were in here for an early positioning. Let's follow Homie the Clown as he pushes forward into KDR's territory. I mean, VR Mafia's territory, excuse me. Hi, one Radical SOB. Oh, I already said hello to you. Should be a good match. Yes, it should be. Sean Carter with grenade takes down Bubba. In the meantime, Homie the Clown surprises Kaboomer and Sean Carter to take them both down. And here comes maybe a 3rd kill for Homie the Clown. Yes, it is right there. 3 kills down for Homie the Clown. That's 3 out of 5 members of VR Mafia, and then a 4th goes down now to KDR. So that is going to give a lot of time for whoever's on the point to capture, but it's at 8%. No one's there. We see a smoke go down here. But KDR are instead choosing to go out and engage with VR Mafia near their spawn. We see VR Mafia making their way across the train tracks. Let's follow Critical DPS and get in his head and see if he can make his way to the point with his teammates. You can hear those shots going down to the right. There's Arboozy 223 takes down Critical to the DPS from this corner here. He's got the sight angled nice and covered. Meanwhile, the point is 60% captured. Almost 60% captured now for KDR. We got the Bubba and Homie the Clown on that point. Meanwhile, Arboozy is continuing to hold this angle here, looking towards the approach for VR Mafia right here. He's throw out a grenade. Is it a frag or is it smoke? It is a frag. No, it is. Yeah. Not quite where he wanted it to go, but the second one might go a bit better. Nope, Homie the Clown there. Pushing forward, taking down Sean Carter and Critical DPS. He's going to get a third here. He sees somebody between those cars, but he gets taken down by 2BG. Let's follow 2BG. 2BG right now, outnumbered against KDR, and there's Jomi, ready to clean him out. As Jomi, did Jomi go into the car here? Yes, he did. Climbing up here, getting a sightline across the rails, and there's MacDaddy 007 to push forward too. So right now, KDR are very strong in terms of map control, and they are not letting VR Mafia get out of their spawn and into the point. You see Sean Carter finally getting an angle on Jomi for a flank, but there's not enough time on that point yet left. So they are, instead of choosing to go and try and keep pushing and keep dying and not neutralize the point, they are going to rotate and try to get a better position for this next point, because we know it's going to be here. Let's look at those individual scores. Homie the Clown and MacDaddy 007 doing some work. 8-2, 8-3, but Rob Arboozy with 9-2. And for VR Mafia, we see 2BG on top, 6-6, 381 points. As is going to be the overturned truck point. And here comes MacDaddy 007. Let's follow MacDaddy. Is he going to engage 2BG here on the point? Oh, that was an unfortunate bounce off of those pipes for his frag grenade. But he doesn't see 2BG yet. He sees those feet. Yes, and he gets the jumping headshot on him and clears out the point. Now he starts capturing it for KDR. There are shots coming in from the side. Who is that? Is there somebody up here in this factory? I don't see anybody. I hear footsteps. There's somebody to my right. Kaboomer killed himself. And here we see the name is Mr. Dove rushing the point, takes down MacDaddy, but Homie the Clown was there for the refrag. Behind those pipes, capturing this point for KDR. And now Jomi's going to push forward and try to cut off any approach here. Again, we have Rodneezy also sitting there in that corner. Let's see if Rodneezy's going to get himself some kills of unsuspecting VR Mafia members coming around this corner. Defender Fox says, someone stop Bubba's massive streak, please. Bubba, 0-4. It's all right. So Arboozy was able to take somebody down before being refragged by Mr. Dove. And Mr. Dove gets taken down by Homie the Clown. And Kaboomer takes down MacDaddy 007. But in the meantime, that's going to complete capturing for KDR. And it's going to start transmitting. Homie the Clown still in that good point. Bubba and Kaboomer trade. Let's get on board with Homie the Clown here and see how he's watching the approach. Taking some nice cover behind these pipes. And it is quiet, relatively quiet right now. Here comes 2BG peeking across that, but you didn't see Homie the Clown behind the pipes, and so Homie the Clown able to get the headshot on him. In the meantime, Sean Carter is in the red brick building. Homie the Clown heard those shots and he's going to make his own kind of a move here. Hunting for Sean Carter, and he sees him, takes him down. Bubba out here taking down Critical DPS, and Mr. Dove takes down Arboozy, and there's Mr. Dove across the way. Not going to see Homie the Clown. Trying to take cover behind the wall there, but then Homie the Clown was able to get him as he peeked out, and now that is a full capture for KDR. So KDR in full control of this match right now. Homie the Clown 14-3 right now, 1,784 points for KDR. As we move to the original point, and we see, I already see somebody in there. I see a blue name tag. It is Jomi doing a dance on the stairwell. He's looking out that window. Let's see if he can catch anybody. MacDaddy doing work outside. We've got MacDaddy on the bridge, watching any approaches from the red brick building. We hear some footsteps around here. Jomi is looking to see where those footsteps are coming from. Nobody on the point, right? Okay, there's somebody on the point now for KDR. We've got MacDaddy on the bridge. We've got the Bubba on the point. And so Jomi is going to move out with Homie the Clown and push forward towards the VR Mafia's spawn and cut off their approach. Kaboomer goes down. Let's see, where is the rest of VR Mafia right now? I'm looking for those red tags. Let's see, where is the name? The name's Mr. Dove. Where are you, Mr. Dove? Trying to find an approach out of spawn here. Oh, but he gets taken down by MacDaddy, who was on that bridge. Let's follow 2BG. Still a very, very dangerous position there. Homie the Clown was waiting for him around this corner. So KDR able to get control of the point, push out, and keep the action outside of the point. This is really what you want to do. You want to control your enemy's ability to get even close to the point. And there you see some smoke covering the approach of Critical DPS, who's able to flank Arboozy. but now he's being called out probably. And then Mac Daddy's grenade takes down Sean Carter. And the Bubba was waiting for critical DPS to come through this door. You can see there were 3 members of KDR waiting here. And the smoke comes down by Mac Daddy. As we see KDR pushing out of the point and repositioning for the next one. 8 tickets left for VR Mafia. This is going to end the round unless VR Mafia gets in there and does this neutralization right now. 6 tickets left on the capture. 4 tickets left for VR Mafia. As we see it counting down. 2BG gets a Bubba off the point, but it's not enough because this round is over, folks. 19 and 5, Homie the Clown on top for KDR. 2BG on top with an 11-11 for VR Mafia. All right, y'all. Well, we saw it. KDR in control that whole round. I'm gonna get the score up here for KDR. Excuse me. Contractors. That was unnecessary. Okay. Okay. Yep. How are y'all doing in chat? Homie's busy concentrating to give callouts. Okay, well, you know, I know how you can get into it. You know, get your head in the game, looking down those sights, making sure you're getting those kills. It's important. Wow, KDR really very strong in that match. That was very quick. Let me get my my names and scores all settled here. So VR Mafia is going to be Team 2 next round. Go. So what's happening right now is they are switching teams, switching spawns, and they are starting again. And so let's get in there and follow this action. Boom. And we are in, folks. Where's that first point going to be? It is the shipping containers. And we have Team 2, which is VR Mafia flowing out of their spawn here. 2BG takes down, 2BG takes down Homie the Clown. And we've got Kaboomer in position up here in this crate at the ammo point. And that point has not yet been taken by anybody. So we've got smokes going out for VR Mafia. 2BG taking down the Bubba. All right, so they are taking control of this point right now. Let's see if they can keep it. There's going to be people coming from the back and on the tracks here. We've got Sean Carter taking down Arbuzi, and here comes Jomi. Let's follow Jomi as he attacks this point. There we go. Jomi takes down 2BG, and he surprises critical DPS. So that's going to start now the neutralization. Smoke's coming in now. He's got shots from the ammo point here. It is Sean Carter. Is he going to see Jomi? Jomi knows he's there. Now he's going to cat and mouse. Shots go down. Mac Daddy's here as well to help Jomi. And Mac Daddy able to take down Kaboomer before he flanks. And so that is going to clear this point now of members of VR Mafia. So KDR have been able to take this point over and are going to begin capturing it as Homie the Clown fights Mr. Dove, who had pushed forward. As we see, they're now members of KDR, VR Mafia coming up, but Mac Daddy is pushing forward and ripping through their ranks. 2BG able to take him down, but he is not out of the woods yet because he's got 2 members of VR Mafia right there and was caught in the crossfire. Sean Carter from the roof getting revenge for his teammates. And let's follow Kaboomer. Kaboomer right now alone is probably 1v1 or 1v2 right now on this point. I hear grenades coming out here. Those grenades did not find their targets. The point is not being captured. Let's follow critical DPS as he and Kaboomer make their way into the point. There we see critical DPS getting shots on Mac Daddy, but Mac Daddy able to win that engagement. 3 members of KDR are here. Homie the Clown takes down 2BG. 2BG takes down Homie the Clown. Kaboomer takes down Mac Daddy, and Bubba is going to start capturing this point for KDR. Here comes Kaboomer. Not able to get down Rodneezy there, so Rodneezy helping prevent Boomer from flanking his teammate and keeping this point in control of KDR right now. It is 70% captured as we see Rodneezy moving forward. Or excuse me, Arbuzi. I'm sorry, Arbuzi. I'm sorry, Rodneezy. I don't mean to mix up your two names. Arbuzi taking down 2BG there, but getting taken down by critical DPS himself. And that capture completes for KDR. Let's see the individual points right now. It is the Bubba on top with points with 0 kills and 3 deaths. Mac Daddy doing a lot of work, 5 and 4, and we've got 2BG with 5 and 4 himself for VR Mafia. Right now, critical DPS trying to make an approach here onto this point. Doesn't quite know where the Bubba is hiding. And so Bubba was able to get the drop on him as he came out of cover there. And where is Bubba, by the way? I do not know. Let's follow the Bubba. He's here behind the ammo depot. He's getting up on the second level here and looking out of that crate. And Homie the Clown is able to take down 2BG from across the way. And so this is looking like it's going to be a full capture for KDR as Bubba takes down Kaboomer from the flanking position there. And we see at that office position, it is Homie the Clown. So we have this nice coverage here by 2 members of KDR as the rest of the KDR team is spreading out across the map. We can hear, yeah, we can hear shots over here as they are robbed, as Arbuzi is here. That's 3 members of VR Mafia that just went down to Arbuzi as he was pointing out of this room here. And that next point is going to be that middle building. Look at those tags floating in the ground. And Arbuzi is well positioned to get some more kills here as he throws out that frag. Gets, my name's Mr. Dove. Able to get the shots also on critical DPS as he comes out. And Arbuzi is just being a terror from this position, not letting anybody from VR Mafia get out of their spawn unscathed. And another kill by Arbuzi there as Sean Cotter and critical DPS go down. Arbuzi, 11 and 3 right now from that positioning. This is a tough position now for VR Mafia to be in. We see that somebody snuck out of here. Who is that snuck out? It's Mr. Dove. Mr. Dove is all alone here. Able to take down Mac Daddy. Is he going to neutralize this point? No, the Bubba rushes in and takes him down. And so the Bubba saving the point now, keeping it for KDR. Meanwhile, Arbuzi still racking up the kills from this position right here. Finally, his own grenade takes him down. I have a feeling that he was out of ammunition. Out of that, we see Arbuzi with 13 and 3. My goodness. I think Arbuzi, I don't think that's the Honey Badger that Arbuzi is running. We can check in that in a little bit. As we see Jomi here for the point. We got Kaboomer coming in. Let's follow Kaboomer. He's on the second level of the stairwell, but you can see that nobody from KDR is here anymore. Oh, except for Homie the Clown. Excuse me, Homie the Clown was also there and traded with Kaboomer. And so that is going to be a full capture again for KDR. You can see the lead, 89 and 45 now for KDR. And those individual scores as we go to the next point. Let's see who has rotated and who is ready to start capturing that point. I see critical DPS waiting outside of the red brick building. Some kills going down there. I don't know where that fighting was happening. Far away from the point is where it was happening. Mac Daddy 007 doing some harassing of his own. Let's follow Mac Daddy. He's in the red brick building. So he's going to be seeing critical DPS in a second here. Shots to his left. Critical DPS is taken out by the Bubba. Bubba's on point. And you can see Bubba getting those point capture points. Doing that work. And it's 2BG. Surprised. Wow, what a turnaround by Bubba to get that headshot. Bubba wondering how he survived that engagement. I am wondering myself. And I'm sure 2BG has his own questions. Jomi is now here to reinforce the Bubba and continue capturing this point as we see Homie the Clown going up the red brick building and moving into a forward position. Frags coming in for KDR. Let's follow critical DPS as he pushes this point. Excuse me. A lot of smokes coming down to obfuscate, obscure the point. DPS, but it's not enough as Bubba rushes him and takes him down. You see Jomi on the point as well. And here goes the Bubba into the red brick building, looking up at the stairwell. What is happening right now? Mr. Dove. That's another engagement that the Bubba survived like that. All right, Bubba is just causing chaos right here on this playfield right now. Here's the Bubba. He's going to look at 2 or 3 members of VR Mafia right now. as they come out of that power building. And this is going to be a full capture for VR Mafia, or for KDR right now. 17-4. Arbuzi. Absolutely monster right now. Beast mode in this match against VR Mafia. And it is 88-20. One more point to go. As we see, Mac Daddy takes down the Mr. Dove, but 2BG is there for the refrag. Let's see where 2BG is. On the train tracks, ready to go to the next point. You can see it's opened up already. Piranha says Bubba is invincible. I think Bubba has some plot armor this round, right? That's what's going on. He's the main character in the story. And he's got some serious plot armor going for him as he takes down 2BG there. And gets himself onto the point. Now we see Bubba taking this up to 10% capture. Here is Kaboomer. He's going to see him first. Yes, Kaboomer gets the headshot on Bubba and moves forward. Is able to see Mac Daddy, but they traded. So that is going to leave this point open and ready to be captured by somebody. Smokes went out for KDR, I think. And so who is coming from either side? I don't see anybody yet. There is official critical DPS on the train tracks, trying to get some picks. Will he get Mac Daddy? Will he get the Bubba? Let's see. Critical DPS. As the shots go down, he does take down Mac Daddy, and he takes down the Bubba. So he buys his team a little bit of more time to get onto that point, but no one yet has gotten onto that point. Oh, and who's it? It's Arbuzi from behind us, so critical DPS gets the turn and burn, as we say. So that is 3 members of KDR that just went down to critical DPS, and VR Mafia have lost a teammate. It's 4v5 right now. And Mac Daddy, he's another critical DPS is waiting there. He's going the one-handed against the Bubba. And now critical DPS returning the favor. But VR Mafia are still down a member. So whoever that was that had the technical difficulty has to try and get back in here, or VR Mafia can substitute somebody. And now 2BG on the point for VR Mafia. Putting out smokes. Trying to hide behind those smokes. As Rodnizi, or God dang it, Arbuzi, sorry Arbuzi, I'm doing that again. Arbuzi is coming in here. And he's shooting the smoke and sees 2BG. But there's still one member of VR Mafia on the point. And it was Kaboomer, and Arbuzi was able to see him. And so Arbuzi choosing to move forward and try and harass VR Mafia's forward position. And this is a good angle to hold right here to be able to surprise anybody from VR Mafia coming out of their spawn. And there's critical DPS. Will critical DPS see Arbuzi first? 2BG's here. So is Kaboomer. And so Kaboomer able to take down Arbuzi as he hopped around there. And VR Mafia are pushing this point. We've got the Bubba on point. And here comes 2BG with the frag. Is it going to hit? That was a great arc, but it exploded too early. Both of those grenades cooked a little too far and exploded before reaching the Bubba. Meanwhile, 2BG able to come over the hill here and get the shots on the Bubba. But Mac Daddy's there in critical DPS getting the refrag, but there is still somebody shooting there. I think it's Homie the Clown. Let's follow Homie the Clown. Here he goes, jumping and shooting into the smoke blindly. Doesn't get the shots on critical DPS. Oh, he's able to get some shots on critical DPS. Critical DPS almost dead there. Oh, Homie the Clown able to see Kaboomer there and get the headshot. And here's critical DPS. Where did critical DPS go? He's in the smoke. And Medina Maid was able to come in here and get that kill real quickly. So Medina Maid hopping in for the lost player for VR Mafia, who had the technical difficulty. Critical DPS is there. He had the pan out. He was ready. But the frag grenades coming in like artillery for KDR, clearing the point. And now it's Mac Daddy and I think Arbuzi. Let's follow Arbuzi. He's going to see 2BG here. 2BG doesn't know he's behind him and takes him down with a headshot. And there are 14 tickets left here for VR Mafia. Once this point gets captured for KDR, it's going to be game over. Look at those points now for KDR. The Bubba at 9 and 8, 2,900 points. Working the points. I mean the capture points, that is. Arbuzi, 21 and 6, the killer for KDR. And, oh no. It looks like Medina Maid has also left. Has also kept falling out of the game for VR Mafia. So VR Mafia is again down a player. making his way onto the point, able to trade with the Bubba after taking down Homie the Clown. That's going to leave the point 52% captured for KDR. So now VR Mafia is fighting hard to stay into this game, but Jomi doing a little bit of a dance there. Gets the headshot on 2BG as he came around the corner. And now he's going to continue the capture for KDR. As let's watch Sean Carter approach this point from the train tracks. Still, no one has come into the game for VR Mafia. They're still down a player. And Critical DPS able to get shots on Jomi off point. But there's only 12 tickets left here for VR Mafia. Critical DPS getting another kill, taking down the Bubba. Rampaging onto this point, but it might be a little too late for this neutralization. Again, another kill by Critical DPS there. 4 tickets left. Let's see where this is going to end. Mac Daddy here stops the neutralization, and that is going to win this game. I mean, this round for KDR. Look at those scores. R Boozy 22 and 8, Mac Daddy 15 and 4, Jomi 17 and 14, 17 and 11, Homie the Clown 13 and 12 for KDR. My goodness. Oops, that's the wrong point. Wait. Yes. Okay. Wow. Ah. Excuse me. Another very strong round by KDR there. We can see what happens in Lumber. Lumber is a very different map. Much smaller. Spawns are closer together. Points are closer together. So we can see what happens. Dead and Gone says the red mist might descend. I don't know what that means, Red Dead and Gone. But I hope you're going to be serving up some breakfast tonight. Let's get that score up there for... What am I doing? Whoop. Did I have that up there? You all didn't say anything. I had the score on the wrong side. KDR got that one. That's 2 for KDR. Alright, so now in theory, they are not going to be switching sides. So we shall see. I just saw that Hulk Smasher. Thank you for telling me. Alright, we are fixed. We are good. 2-0 right now for KDR. They are going to Lumber. Let's see if that lobby's up. Not yet. Yes, it is. Let's get into that action. And here we go. We already see the grenade kills. The double grenade kill by Mac Daddy already for KDR. And we see the point is already in this White House. Let's get in there. There's a lot of shots going down, but VR Mafia are still down a player. So this is going to be very difficult for VR Mafia right now. On Lumber, being down a player is not ideal. Yo Speed, good to see you in the chat. Passive Darwin, good to see you too. Fluff and Fire, hello. Welcome to this round 11 match first with KDR and VR Mafia, as we are on board with Jomi doing the dance here, sitting in the VR Mafia front yard and looking for somebody to shoot. He sees Kaboomer, as that point is now 70% captured for KDR. He's going to push the point and trade with Critical DPS there. Let's see who is capturing the point right now for KDR. There's no one here. I can hear some footsteps. There comes Homie the Clown. But we see our Boozy is also there in the forward position. And we've got Homie the Clown up on the ledge point, I think. That's what I think he is. Let's make sure that that is true. Nope, he's shooting out the window. That is a tight sight line. That Homie the Clown was pushing right there. And there's the Bubba getting Critical DPS. And Homie the Clown now jumping out of the point as it finishes the capture and starts the transmit. And Homie the Clown also getting 2BG right there. Homie the Clown 5-1 right now. And VR Mafia, as it seems, was not able to get their 5th player back into this game. So this is going to be a very difficult game for VR Mafia right now, as KDR are playing strong. As we see 2BG fighting his way out of spawn, but then goes down to Jomi. Let's follow Jomi. At this point, it seems KDR really have all of these lanes shut down. There's critical DPS making his way in there. Where is he? He's right here at the bottom of lumber. As we can see those shots coming in from somewhere. Yep, it's the Bubba coming out from the other side of their spawn. And he's able to get down Kaboomer too. So that is 3 out of the 4 members of VR Mafia that are down. 2BG is on his own, and he is surrounded by KDR members right now. And you can see 2BG trying to get out of there and crossing, and that's Mac Daddy over there. Where is Mac Daddy? Mac Daddy throwing out a grenade. What is he doing? Watching that thing land. And we see the body of 2BG there. As KDR are all over this point right now. And there is Kaboomer at the bottom of lumber. He's got a fight ahead of him. He's got to fight all the way up this road. Critical DPS taking down Arbuzi to help him out. Homie the Clown was there waiting in the White House as he sees 2BG. There are other members of VR Mafia coming down this road. Sean Cotter not quite looking in the right place as Homie the Clown was behind the blue car, now looking out the window. As we hear the hum of a generator. As we get some action out of the Red House here, it's critical DPS trying to come out of here. But Mac Daddy and Homie the Clown were waiting for him. This is the Bubba on point, capturing it for KDR. And look at those kills. Homie the Clown 10 and 2, now 11 and 2. As VR Mafia is struggling against this KDR force right now. And we can see Sean Carter trying to get some footing here on the bottom of lumber. Trying to find a side approach. Here comes critical DPS doing the same thing. Trying to poke a hole in the perimeter that KDR has set up. Now critical DPS trying to position himself for the next point, but he's got 2 members of KDR with him here. It's Arbuzi and Jomi. Critical DPS taking down Arbuzi, but Jomi's there. And critical DPS survives that engagement barely. Now pushing forward to engage the Mac Daddy, but Mac Daddy takes him down finally. That is a tough fight for critical DPS. As we have another member of VR Mafia here. It is 2BG. Let's follow 2BG. As he tries to land shots over the truck. But he has members of KDR all around him right now. Jomi gets the grenade kill. And the Bubba takes down 2BG. And so that leaves 2 more members of VR Mafia alive. Frags coming out, but here comes Kaboomer and critical DPS. Out of spawn, Kaboomer waiting at the corner there, trying to get a sideline onto the point. He's barely able to see Mac Daddy there, but not able to land those shots. Meanwhile, Kaboomer moves across. Critical DPS moves across and flanks. Able to see the Bubba, but not able to get the kill, and Mac Daddy behind the lumber pile was able to take him down. Meanwhile, a grenade from 2BG takes down Mac Daddy. 2BG takes down Homie the Clown as well. 2BG down, gets taken down by Jomi in the end, though. You know, I gotta give it to VR Mafia right now. They are fighting. And they are fighting a very lopsided battle right now, but they are fighting. And Kaboomer coming down, taking down Jomi. Gonna get onto this point and start to neutralize. But a grenade from Mac Daddy takes him down. And that's gonna keep this point open for KDR. And Homie the Clown taking down 2BG up on the top of the road there. Here comes Mac Daddy 007 to start capturing this for KDR. Critical DPS fighting from across the way. And able to shoot through the lumber pile there and stop the capture at 98%. Now it is critical DPS all alone, and Homie the Clown was there ready to pick up the refrag and rotate onto the point and continue the capture for KDR. Here you see those individual scores. Homie the Clown 14 and 4, Jomi 10 and 5, and critical DPS 10 and 10 for VR Mafia. As this starts transmitting now for KDR. We see KDR well positioned to see anybody coming out of the spawn right here. Also looking down the main road, able to see somebody crossing the road. There's 2BG. 2BG sitting on the middle house, trying to get a grenade out there, but Arbuzi was able to get the flank, and Homie the Clown comes out. Arbuzi just ready to shoot anybody he sees. And a grenade from Kaboomer takes down Arbuzi from above. That was a beautiful air burst by Kaboomer. And Kaboomer also able to get the shots down on Homie the Clown. But Jomi is there for the refrag. And this is where the difference in numbers is really hurting. And now it is only 3 members of VR Mafia in the game. I can't help but wonder if this is technical difficulties or if the spirit of VR Mafia is being broken right now. This is definitely a situation that is going to hurt morale. As we see 2BG pushing into Jomi's position there, able to take him down. And just not wanting to give up here is 2BG for VR Mafia. As he takes down Arbuzi. Is he going to get the Bubba? He's reloading. Out through the smoke he goes. Circling around and shooting through the window. It is 2BG taking down the Bubba, but Mac Daddy finally able to take him down. That's right, it took 3 members of KDR to take down 2BG there. He was looking for blood. And now Homie the Clown here is ready to capture this point for KDR as his teammates are out front and ensuring the 3 remaining members of VR Mafia cannot get out of their spawn. As we see the lead 92 to 22. And here come Critical DPS and 2BG. Critical DPS throwing out those frags. Good use of utilities here. We have a smoke on the right. Frags going on the left. Shooting his way out of his spawn is Critical DPS. But Jomi was able to land the headshot against him, unfortunately. Let's follow 2BG as he also tries to fight his way out of his point. Here he takes down Mac Daddy. And looking at those kills for the members of VR Mafia. 12 and 13, 12 and 17, 9 and 14. Considering the imbalance in players right now, they are doing pretty well for themselves, I have to say. And they are sticking into this. They are sticking in this fight, and they are giving KDR hell. Here comes Kaboomer. Out go the frags. Out go the smokes. 6 tickets left for VR Mafia. One last stand here for Kaboomer. He's gonna see Arbuzi, and oh, it's Mac Daddy who takes him down. And also Critical DPS. Finally, Sean Carter gets back into this game. But it is too late because that is the end of the round. My goodness, folks. Looks like my music has stopped here. Let me get that going again. All right. So that might have been technical difficulties, but we saw 2 members of VR Mafia disconnect, and that made that situation. They made a bad situation much worse for VR Mafia. But you saw 2BG, you saw Kaboomer. They were in that fight. Critical DPS. They stayed there and they fought to the death. They fought to the end. So GG, well played for VR Mafia for that round. But man, that's just a tough situation to be in right there. Hug Smasher says probably server issues. Let's see. Let's see what happens next round. I mean, the next round, because KDR has won the 3 rounds, they've basically won this match. So yeah, they could decide to go 4v4 and, you know, have a fun one. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's looking good. We're good here. Evil Sock Puppet says servers have been iffy at best. Usually when it's the server problem, we see members drop from both teams. So if the server goes bad, then like mostly like half of the server gets kicked. I've never seen it where it's just one side of the server that gets kicked. Let's see here. Let's see what they're deciding to do. I see a server by 2BG. So, okay, 2BG is hosting the round. Maybe they're deciding to start the server over again. Here we go. Let's get in there. I see 2BG is hosting instead of MacDaddy007, so we're going to see if that changes anything. But VR Mafia is still down a person. All right, so Team 1 is VR Mafia. Team 2 is KDR. So they did not decide to go 4v4. And I don't see any substitutions for either team right now. So let's watch them fight out for this point. KDR has already started capturing this point. Has already captured this first point in the White House. All right, that is a full capture already at the beginning of this fourth round of this round 11 season 1 match. Contractors VR here at the VREL. It is KDR kill death ratio versus VR Mafia. As we see Homie the Clown on this ledge position here, he's going to see 2BG. 2BG is hunting him, I think. But is Homie the Clown going to be able to watch that? Oh, he ran away before 2BG can get here. He's going to flank around himself. He's in that shed, I think. Let's follow Homie the Clown in that shed. Yeah, he's waiting. Here come the footsteps. He's listening. You can hear those head turning. You can see that head turning. Looking for that. There's 2BG! 2BG snuck in here and surprised him. And able to get the headshot on Homie the Clown. Now advancing towards the point that is being captured by KDR. Throwing out frags. Beautifully positioned grenade by 2BG. Takes down the Bubba. And now able to advance onto the point is 2BG for VR Mafia. Reinforced here by Sean Carter. Critical DPS down on the bottom of the road, taking down MacDaddy. So, VR Mafia have not given up this fight. They are still in this to give KDR hell and put on a show for us here at VREL. Frags going too far for KDR. Ooh, Arboozy getting a headshot on 2BG there. That leaves Sean Carter alone against the advance of the Bubba and Homie the Clown right now. Frags coming in. Here comes Homie the Clown. And the sneak around. Sean Carter was waiting, but Homie the Clown got the shots off first, and it was a headshot. So then KDR is going to take this point now. Meanwhile, Kaboomer fighting his way back. No, Kaboomer was taken down by Homie the Clown. Critical DPS also making his way to the point. From the bottom. The low ground, able to get the trade against Homie the Clown there. But there is the Bubba. Ready to continue to capture that point for KDR. Looking at the top of the shed. Trying to get shots on 2BG. Able to land nothing. Okay, so he's going around here. Reloading. And now 2BG pushes the point, but MacDaddy gets him with a grenade before he even gets close there. So the Bubba was safe. And now can continue to capture this point for KDR. And more of KDR members are coming up the road to reinforce this position and stop Kaboomer from coming around this corner here. It is our Arboozy. Kaboomer able taking down the Bubba. Stopping the capture at 89%. Frag goes out by Arboozy. That forces Kaboomer to come around the corner, and Arboozy was waiting there. And Sean Carter doesn't know to turn around and see Arboozy there, but here comes 2BG for the refrag. Oh, 2BG making his way to that point, but he is surrounded still by... Look at all the members of KDR coming out of that road right now. It is Homie the Clown and the Bubba. Let's follow Homie the Clown. 2BG takes down Homie the Clown, but the Bubba with the refrag. That was a 2v1 situation right there. Not an easy position for 2BG to be in. Nick Rage says, way to go VR Mafia for staying in the fight. I couldn't have said it better myself. Smoke's going out to obscure the view, and here comes Kaboomer with frags of his own. They seem to be going a little bit too far, not able to get the Bubba, and 2BG, he's gonna ready to frag of his own as well. The jump, Kobe, into the... I think the Bubba was there. Yeah, the Bubba did take some damage from that, but he survived, and here comes Kaboomer for VR Mafia. The Bubba peeks out and takes down Kaboomer. And continues the capture for KDR. We can see right now Jomi 9 and 5 for KDR, Mac Daddy 8 and 5, and the Bubba on top with points for capturing the points. 2BG on top for VR Mafia with 8 and 7, 1,200 points. As KDR are in control and in the lead right now. Here comes 2BG down here by the White House. Where is 2BG gonna go? Let's follow him. He's getting shot from his right. It's Arbuzi. Jomi is also here. Where is Jomi? Jomi is right there. Let's follow the Bubba. There's Kaboomer able to take down Arbuzi. Where is Kaboomer? Kaboomer on the ledge. He's about to get flanked by the Bubba here. He has an intuition. He's waiting for it. There are those footsteps. There's the Bubba. And Kaboomer able to take him down. Great prediction there by Kaboomer, waiting for someone to come from behind. Because he knew after he killed whoever that was he killed, that he would get called out and someone would come hunting for him. So he looked for it, and he saw it. Sneaky Alien says they are playing well considering. Yes, they are. They are fighting. They are out for blood. You see Jomi there, 14 and 5. 2BG, 10 and 9 for VR Mafia. Homie the Clown able to survive that engagement. But then it is Sean Carter that clears him out. But the Bubba is here, and Sean Carter is able to take him down as well. Where is Sean Carter? There he is, behind the White House. Let's see where he's going to go. He's going to see Mac Daddy, and Mac Daddy gets the headshot on him. As we see the Bubba and Homie the Clown moving out of their spawn, past the White House. The Bubba deciding to go into the White House. Throwing out frags over the maze wall. But there's no one there for him to kill. It is Sean Carter finally coming out of spawn here. And fighting his way out of spawn. He's shooting against Mac Daddy and Homie the Clown there at the wall. Frags go out, just barely missing Homie the Clown. And now Homie the Clown is going to hide behind this corner and wait for somebody to come out here. He might see Sean Carter. He might see both him and Kaboomer. Yes, he takes down Kaboomer. Here comes Sean Carter. He doesn't know. And Homie the Clown was able to take him down as well. As KDR are all over this point. Here is Arbuzi on the point. Homie the Clown coming to reinforce and collect tags. As we see Mac Daddy 007 and the Bubba on the main road. And Homie the Clown getting critical DPS before he can get out of that wood wall. And so here comes VR Mafia pouring out of the spawn, but they are going to be fighting right into a firing squad. There's Mac Daddy. Homie the Clown hunting 2BG through that shed, but 2BG able to shoot out of there and fight his way out. Barely surviving that engagement, finally getting taken down by Arbuzi. And this point is going to be captured by KDR. Someone says Jomi is out. Jomi is out. Okay, so now it is 4v4. As Critical DPS fights his way out of his spawn. Let's see if he can get in there and neutralize this point. There's Kaboomer helping him out. Kaboomer and Critical DPS neutralizing this point to keep themselves in the game a little bit longer. Here comes Homie the Clown, but Critical DPS is able to see him and suppress his advancement. Meanwhile, Homie the Clown tries to flank, but Critical DPS is there to get him. But Arbuzi comes around the right side and gets the refrag. So that leaves Kaboomer alone against Arbuzi here. As VR Mafia neutralizes that point. And the head-to-head again, Kaboomer versus Arbuzi, and Kaboomer wins that engagement barely. You can see now he's down to 30% health, and that health starts to regenerate. And here comes Mac Daddy 007, and Kaboomer is waiting for him. Let's watch Kaboomer as he fights against Homie the Clown. Homie the Clown able to take him down, and the Bubba goes down to critical DPS. Oh, critical DPS was in the point, but Homie the Clown able to rush him and take him down. 2BG getting the refrag, and then 2BG goes down to Arbuzi. Let's follow Sean Carter. He's almost to this point now. He's looking over that wall, looking for someone to shoot as the frags come out for KDR. One more frag for KDR. And that was a smoke grenade? Okay. Here comes Sean Carter. Not able to take down the Bubba there, but a grenade from Critical DPS took him down. There is still a member of KDR on this point. Critical DPS putting putting his hand through the window and shooting MacDaddy in the head. But Arbuzi was there for the refrag, and a grenade from 2BG takes down Arbuzi. So now we are seeing a little bit more of a fight out of VR Mafia because it is a 4v4 matchup. The teams are even, and VR Mafia able to do a little bit more damage against KDR as they are starting to capture this point finally. Here come two members of KDR. It's the bubha and the MacDaddy, and MacDaddy able to take down 2BG. And we see those two members of KDR position themselves to continue to capture this point in the corners as the frags rain down, and here comes critical DPS with a pan kill. I didn't see what happened there. It was in the smoke. But then Arbuzi able to take down critical DPS. And a grenade from Kaboomer clears the point. As VR Mafia are on this point now. Here come KDR. Here comes Homie the Clown. No, that was not Homie the Clown. That was... Yes? Who am I following right now? I'm following the bubha. Oh, I see. The first position is empty. Okay. Homie the Clown is number 3. And another can killed by critical DPS. What in the world just happened? What? Ah! How did I miss that? There it is right there. There's the pan. Critical DPS. Oh, and the grenade from 2BG. John Carter takes down MacDaddy out the window here. Now VR Mafia able to do some positioning here. Who will go out for VR Mafia? They're capturing the point. Somebody needs to go outside and confront KDR as they come to the point. 2BG is looking out the window. And Arbuzi goes down to Sean Carter. And Homie the Clown takes down critical DPS. But 2BG gets the refrag. And now we see there's someone shooting from the ledge. It is Kaboomer. Frags go out. Look at all these smokes that are now out on the map. And VR Mafia is looking to take the first point of this match. There we go. VR Mafia is staying in this game. And the bubha and 2BG trade there as Homie the Clown pushes forward. But he only be taken down by Sean Carter through the window. And Kaboomer takes down Arbuzi. As we can see, VR Mafia are fighting like hell right now as they take this point and stay in this game right now. Let's see, where is that fire happening right there? It's the bubha. Let's follow the bubha as he throws out frags. And great shots there by the bubha against Sean Carter. It is too late to neutralize this point. Will they rotate to the next one? No, they're rushing the point. Let's see where the next point is going to be. I think it's going to be Lumber. They are moving out to that top point right now. Yep, it is that top point. 2BG takes down MacDaddy 007 there. Here comes Homie the Clown against 2BG. And it's Homie the Clown that wins that engagement. Bubha and Homie the Clown are on this point, ready to start capturing it. And putting out fire, but critical DPS gets down Homie the Clown. And critical DPS also takes down the bubha. Critical DPS with some great shooting takes down both members of KDR from this point and now starts to capture it for VR Mafia. Here are the individual scores. 2BG with 23 and 16. Critical DPS 21 and 2 and 2. And 3 members of KDR with 16 kills. As critical DPS takes down Arbuzi, but the MacDaddy is coming. Homie the Clown and the MacDaddy are coming here. And MacDaddy will take down critical DPS. Here comes Homie the Clown and the bubha. Frags going out from 2BG. 2BG able to take down MacDaddy there. And there's the bubha. The bubha clears out 2BG and starts to continue to capture this point for KDR. And now go the frags. And MacDaddy, you see there, getting the double kill. That took down a big chunk of VR Mafia. So that's going to give some time here for the point to be captured. As the frags go out, MacDaddy barely survives that one. 2BG takes down Homie the Clown with another grenade. But the bubha is enjoying a little bit of peace and quiet as as the members of VR Mafia spawn and make the slog all the way over here. Here they come. Finally, it's Kaboomer. But Kaboomer has to contend with Mac Daddy, and there is critical DPS from the other side. And Kaboomer's also going to get him. I mean, Mac Daddy's also going to get him, excuse me. So Mac Daddy takes down Kaboomer and critical DPS. And this is going to continue the capture and finish the capture for KDR. So if they hold on to this point, it's going to be the end of the round and the end of the match. Look at that fight happening down by the White House there as both teams converge. All the kills going down. And in the end, it is KDR that's going to take this victory. 27-9. It is 2BG for VR Mafia. And Mac Daddy 22-19 for KDR. Wow. How different that was when it was a 4v4. Man, I really got a feel for VR Mafia having to do that 3v5. But they stuck with it. They stuck with it and they fought it out and they put up a great fight. I just want to hand it out right now to VR Mafia for sticking in that situation and just the heart that they showed by continuing that fight the way they did. Well played. Well played, VR Mafia. And of course, well played by KDR, the winners of this match, 4-0. Wow, those are some very intense games on Factory and Lumber between kill death ratio, KDR, and VR Mafia. I want to thank our two teams for playing tonight. I want to thank the people that are making this league possible. And I'm talking about our sponsors. bHaptics, who are giving us tack suits. Mamut VR, who are giving us Apto 3 gun stocks. Degenerate Decals, who are giving us stickers and decals for our headsets. GFuel, who are giving us GFuel. So we've been getting gift boxes from GFuel. Also, if you enter VREL at checkout at gfuel.com, you'll get 30% off. 9line Apparel is making our apparel. So we're getting jerseys and hats and all kind of merchandise. We've got Phoenix Community Capital providing us with cash prizes for the season end tournaments. We've got Proximat, just recently signed on with us, who are providing their wonderful playmats. And also want to thank Caveman Studios for helping us out with this game and being very open with us and communicating with us in this league. Lastly, I want to thank you all. Thank you all for joining me in this cast. And thank you all for participating in the chat and putting that hype out there, getting the energy up. It's been a great night casting with you all. I'm Nutmeg, casting here on this round 11 season 1 match Contractors VR here at VREL. And I'm going to call it there. Good night. Hopefully my fellow casters will be picking up some of the other matches that are happening tomorrow. But I will see you later. Good night.